Alright, so it's morning. It looks a lot brighter on camera than it does actually out here, but no rain last night, so that was great. Temperature was incredible, really nice. A little bit of condensation still. I had one door open and the other door half open after I woke up at 1 a.m. to chat with Crow in the middle of the night. But slept good, woke up like 6 and already eaten breakfast, getting ready to filter a little bit of water, so we have some for today. And then we're gonna head on up. We're trying to get out of here at 7:21. As you can see, duplex is still set up. I'm letting it kind of dry out a little bit. I wiped it down really good, but there's still, I figure anything I can do to dry it out any extra before we get that cold that's supposed to move in is gonna be, to my benefit. So, but Crow's mostly taken down over there. You can see Austin's already got all his stuff down over there. And then you can see Joe back there, he's getting his stuff down. So we're moving that direction. So I'll keep you guys up to date. All right, so we're checking camp one last time before we head out. I don't think we've left anything. So we're getting ready to head on up. We got some climbing this morning, and then we will drop back down to Mingus Mill where the cars are at, so we can head back to Smoke Mountain for the night, and then head out again tomorrow morning. Like I've mentioned, it's supposed to get cold tonight, so we'll see what happens. We haven't checked the weather since we've been out here, so things may have changed. Who knows? So keep you guys up to date. That is a nice new bridge. Man, I have not ever seen a bridge that nice out in the Smokies. There's some nice bridges, don't get me wrong, but that's classy. It looks pretty new too. But I guess that's one of the benefits of, I don't think I've mentioned this before, like the Georgia Pinhoti, the ability to have, at least in the Georgia Pinhoti, mountain bikers and horsemen as well, opens up some ease of maintenance for trails and projects to build things. So here in the Smokies, no mountain bikes, but they do allow horsemen on the trails. So, you can do things like a really nice bridge like that. It's a whole lot easier for pack animals to haul out that kind of stuff and get it where you need it than a bunch of people on the trail crew having to carry that stuff and then build the bridge. So appreciate all you trail maintainers do.
That's why my breath is the way it is. Well, I'm gonna have to come up with a different excuse. So I think I'm Leonidas.
Here we are, Benton Mackay's down. So here in November, we'll be going up. It looks like Mountains to Sea's going up too, so we're going up. So we're getting on Suncutter Ridge. So having a good time. It's warm actually. It's very comfortable sitting in camp when you're sitting there doing nothing. But once we got going and started up on these climbs, it's just sweat city, baby. But we're gonna head up here in a minute and I'll keep you guys up to date. All right, well, we're going up again. Headed up to Newton Bald. Ricky Newton Bald. Checked the Garmin and it said the weather today was supposed to be cloudy, which is great, good temps. And tomorrow, which is Saturday, is supposed to be just spectacular. So having a good time. Enjoying this up. For me, I like how the ups kind of stretch your Achilles out. So, but I'm going to keep on going and I'll keep you guys up to date. I'll just give you a little glimpse of what the trails look like. We've been kind of going through rhododendron thickets and just kind of rolling up and down. It's really beautiful. The sun's out and the breeze is just crazy, man. It is wonderful. I'm so glad we came out. We don't let the rain scare us off, because it was technically, when we looked the other day, today was supposed to be 60% chance of rain today. It was supposed to start at 2 a.m. and rain till some point in the day today. And fortunately, at least where we were, no rain at all. It was kind of humid, but hey, you know, you're in the woods, man. I mean, we're technically in a temperate rainforest, so you know, you gotta expect there's gonna be some humidity. So, but just, man, it's been beautiful today. So, looks like we're coming up on a trail junction here. Keep you guys with me, we'll see where we're at. We're still on the good old Benton Mackay, so we'll be seeing this again. So, we just hit, let's see if I can get you in here. Thomas Divide Trail, so Newton Bald, 0.4. So, I forgot we go over Newton Bald, that's right, when we get on BMT. So, alright, so we just finished Suncutter Ridge. So we're jumping on, said Thomas Divide, and then it looks like we're going slightly down, but we also got to go up. This Newton Bald's at, I think, 5,200 feet. So, you guys up to date? Oh, we've done the 0.4, we're at the Newton Bald Trail, 0.2 to campsite 52, and 0.7 to Mingus Creek Trailhead, 5.4 to Newfound Gap. So as you can see, still on the BMT and the MST. So we're gonna keep going. I'll keep you guys up to date. All right, so we're at Newton Bald campsite. We're not actually at Newton Bald, but we're gonna stop and do lunch here. It is 11:25. That was the shortest 0.2 that I think I've ever walked in my life, because it was literally, I think, 100 yards from where the sign was. But so we're gonna, like I said, take a little break, eat some lunch, and then head on out. So keep you guys up to date. All right, so we left Newton Bald campsite. We may be getting up onto Newton Bald itself. I'm not sure exactly where the top is, and I don't know if it's signed, but we have, I think it's just a little more uphill, and then we're going mostly downhill the rest of the day. So once we get back to the cars, we've got some staging to do, and our dinner plans have changed, so we're going to head into town somewhere and ingest copious amounts of town food like you do. So I'm gonna keep on trucking. As you can see, it's really beautiful today. Temperature is perfect for hiking. The breeze is amazing. It's almost a little chilly, but not enough to where you really want to put anything else on. You can really just regulate your temp by how much you exert yourself, which I really like. So I'll keep you guys up to date. I'm just winding down some switchbacks, which was nice and surprising. But we're just, you know, pretty decent little descent. Not anything crazy, but definitely you can feel it when you've been doing some uphills and then all of a sudden you switch and you're just mainly going down. It's an interesting sensation. But we are, let me put my poles in front of the camera. It's almost 1 o'clock, so we are headed down to the vehicles at Mingus, and then some plans have changed for tonight. I don't remember if I mentioned that. So we're gonna we need to stage some vehicles, and then we're going to go into town instead of eating at the campground. So that is yet to be decided, but I'll keep you guys up to date on what goes down with that. Well, as we've been getting lower in elevation, you can tell we've lost the breeze and it's warming up. Not to the point where I'm sweating real bad yet, but it's definitely warmer. Oh, we're at our next sign junction. So It's been a really good day. I think we're heading down. Yep, Mountains to Sea goes down this way. If you can see behind me, that's Newfound Gap Road. So we're at the Deep Low Gap Trail. Thomas Divide is down 3.9 miles from here. So we are gonna head down towards the Newfound Gap Road and then I keep going down towards Mingus Mill. So keep you guys up to date.
And she's in 10th grade, 11th grade? No, she's in 10th grade. Has she already started talking about schools?
A little bit. She scares me though, because there was a time when she's like, yeah, I'm not going to go to college. I'm going to go with my best buddy from New York and we're going to go live in Alaska. The heck you are. She's like, well, you've got that college savings. I'm just going to take that and I'm going to
I don't know if you can see it really well, but I can hear it. There's a little stream just flowing down, babbling down the side of the mountain here. Beautiful, beautiful. Definitely getting warmer though as we drop. Tried to get you back out. So the creek's running down to here, little cascades. And then they've got these little breaks for you to kind of cross on. So the water flows between. And we've got these mossy, rocky landscape timber lined like a bridge over all the water so that you don't have to get wet. I'm sure there's times of year when the water's flowing in such a way that, you know, you're gonna get wet fording that. But right now, it's a nice and convenient and no wet feet since we are, I don't know, we may be 2 miles from the end now. I decided to stretch the legs a little bit and do a little bit of trail running on the down. So I kind of took off because I was out front. Decided I'd just stretch my legs a little bit. And I always find it fun on downhills to kind of jog down for a little while. But it definitely got me hot. So now I'm really warm. Sorry about bouncing you around there. But it's a good time. And like I said, we're going to keep heading down. I'll keep you guys up to date. So I think this may actually be the ford of Mad Cat Branch. But someone has nicely left a log here to cross on, so I think I will go across the log. Hooray! I can still balance even with the bear can on top of the pack. Alright, I'm going to keep heading down. We're kind of walking through an offshoot of the creek down here, so it's been interesting, and the rocks slow you down a little bit, but good times. I'll keep you guys up to date. You know how we do, we're in that town food mode. So I'm back, I waited up and made sure they were cool with me jumping ahead. They're like, yeah man, do whatever you want. So I took off again just to let my legs stretch. My quads were getting a little tight earlier. So I'm just kind of pacing myself. I just passed the Mingus Mill Trail intersection where the cemetery branches off. And now I'm going over these little bridges. So the sign back there said I was 1.2 from the trailhead. So it is 201. Oh, sorry, getting a little close there. Beer's looking good like it always does out here when it's damp. But so got about a mile probably now to go to the trailhead. And like I said, then we're gonna figure out, we gotta stage some cars for the next leg of the journey and then figure out what we're gonna do from there. So I'll probably get back to you when I hit the trailhead and I'll keep you guys up to date. All right, so from what I understand, this used to be the practice range for the park rangers that would come here and do target practice. So pretty cool. All right, I don't know how far we've gone, but I've been moving pretty good. I'm trying to hit about a 4 mph or faster stride. Trying to see if I can get down. I keep throwing these poles up in 15 minutes, so 4 miles an hour down to the trailhead. So got about, I think it was 2 after, it's 13 after, so I've got 4 minutes. We'll see what happens. Keep you up to date. Yeah. So boom, we're at the trailhead, 218. There you go. We have done 26.7 of the MST and once they get here, we are gonna head out somewhere. I don't know where. We're gonna figure that out and decide what we're gonna do. And I'll keep you guys up to date. This is the Mingus Mill Trailhead parking lot. So I'm gonna take my pack off and sit down and wait for the other guys. I thought about taking my shirt off and rinsing it in the creek, but we'll see. Keep you up to date. So as you can see, we're up here up above the Blue Ridge Parkway. We're up at Water Rock Knob, where we'll be finishing in 2 days. And up here about 6,300, 6,400 feet. It's a little chilly, but it is beautiful, as you can see. I mean, you can just mountains as far as you can see. It is just ridiculously beautiful up here. So we're gonna head back down here in a little bit and then figure out what we're doing about eating. So I'll keep you guys up to date. All right, so we're back at Smokemont. We've got our sites, and Joe and Austin are setting up their hammocks. Crow and I decided that I don't really like leaving my duplex set up out when I'm not around it. So it's just, call me suspicious or cautious, whatever you want. I don't care. I don't like leaving an expensive tent out. So we're gonna go eat here in a little bit, and then we get back. You know, I've set the thing up in the dark enough times that setting it up in the dark doesn't bother me. So that's the plan for right now. Like I said, we're gonna get something to eat, and I don't know, see what we get into. Then we'll come back here. We'll probably have a fire maybe tonight. I don't know. We've got some dry wood and stuff, so we might sit around the fire for a little bit and just kind of hang out. So keep you guys up to date on what's going on. You probably can't see too well, but so we're back at Smokemont. We got everything set up. I'll show you that in a minute. So we've got our duplexes set up. We're on one site. Austin and Joe are on the site we were actually in the other night, and we're across from them. But there's a million people here tonight, so we're kind of wondering how much sleep we're actually going to get. But it is what it is. So we're kind of prepping for tomorrow to get everything ready so we can get out of here early. And then we'll be starting at Mingus Mill and going kind of behind the kind of lefty, and then we'll pop out on the BRP, and then we'll be kind of bouncing on and off the BRP for a while. So that's the plan for tomorrow. We're just talking about trying to figure out what we're going to do about water, because I think once we get on the BRP, that's it for water. So see if I can spin you around. And yeah, so there's me and Crow set up over there on the platform. But I'll probably give you a little update when I get in the tent tonight. But we're gonna finish prepping for tomorrow, and then we will. I think Joe's getting the campfire going. Yeah, he has a campfire going, so we're gonna sit around and chat and just have a good time. So, all right, keep you guys up to date. All right, so end of the day. It's 10 o'clock. Getting ready to head to bed, or get into bed and go to sleep. We're gonna head out. Same thing. We're gonna get about 6. Head out at 8. Drive over to Mingus Mill, and then we'll head out on the trail, and we'll be kind of on the BRP most of the day until we drop off, and then we'll be at Mile High Campground tomorrow night and getting prepped for the cold that's supposed to move in. So I will get back with you guys in the morning. Keep you up to date.